Hello, everybody!
Hello. This might be a familiar background. Orange walls, white door.
Guess where we're going?
Overseas.
It looks like a boot.
Boot.
A boot.
Canada.
Italy.
No, it's Canada. You said a boot. A boot chime.
A boot.
A boot time.
A boot. It looks like a boot. All right, tell them what this box is all about.
All right, Universal Yums. It's once a month. Snacks from around the world, savory and sweet. We do this as a fun double date night with our friends, Chef Brian and Silly Monica. But yeah, so we taste it, we rate it, and we have fun with it.
They give you a book.
A book.
A book.
A book.
And they tell us about all the different treats.
Little sticker. They'll find this somewhere in their house later.
All right, let's go to Italy.
Without further ado, usually a little quick quiz to see if we know anything about the country.
Okay, number one. Who was once accused of stealing the Mona Lisa from Louvre?
The Louvre.
The Louvre. Giorgio Armani, Michelangelo, Pablo Picasso, or Da Vinci himself?
Da Vinci.
Da Vinci. Or Michelangelo.
Boop. Pablo Picasso.
So,
You naughty Pablo.
In 2017, the Genoa airport relaxed liquid laws to allow which of the following? Pesto, red wine, marinara, or cologne?
marinara.
Red wine.
Pesto!
Pesto. Who wants to drink pesto on a flight?
The richest person in Italy owns which of the following brands? Ferrari, Gucci, Nutella, or Versace?
Nutella is the only one worth owning.
Ferrari.
Nutella!
Finally got one right.
Which of the following was pioneered in ancient Rome? Fast food, line dancing, yoga, or high-fiving?
High-fiving.
Fast food.
Oh.
How much money is tossed into the Trevi Fountain in Rome every year? 10,000, 500,000, a million, or 10 million?
A million.
A million.
10 million.
A
$1
million.
million.
To dye robes purple, ancient Romans used which of the following? Moldy eggs, wet dirt, sea snails, or red wine?
Sea snails.
Red wine.
Sea snails.
Sea snails. Did you just guess?
Yeah. I was trying to figure out what would be purple.
No, we know all these. We're just toying with you.
Only one of the following actually came from Italy. Which is it? Spaghetti and meatballs, mozzarella, chicken parmesan, or pepperoni?
Mozzarella.
Chicken parm.
Let's say mozzarella.
It is mozzarella.
Woo!
And it's very common for Italians to blank until their 30s. Live with their parents, remain single, exclusively drive scooters, or remain in school.
Remain single.
Say
In school.
live with their parents.
Live with their parents. All right.
All right, so now Chef Brian's already lined these up in the order that we are in the book. And the first one is...
Italian black truffle potato chips. And I can have these ones.
Oh yeah, that's the other thing about this. We've determined that Flirty cannot have anything that's chocolate because they put pepper in all their chocolates.
And sesame seeds.
And sesame seeds. Because it always seems that she's allergic to the nastier looking stuff.
No.
But when it comes to the good stuff.
All right. Italy didn't get its reputation as the global food capital for nothing. The proof is in the pizza, the pasta, and even the potato chips. That's why we're kicking off our Italian adventure with these. What's so special about them, you ask? The answer lies in the flavor, black truffle. Prized for the earthy tang, the gourmet fungi are basically Italy's version of buried treasure. No, really, they grow underground. Locals spend hours scouring forests with trained dogs in hope that they'll sniff them out. I thought it was pigs that looked for them.
Probably both.
They do.
All the effort is worth it, as they're one of the most valuable foods in Italy. A 3.3 pound was sold for $330,000.
Wow.
Oh, that's a good shroom.
Fortunately, you don't need trained dogs or over $250,000 to discover Italy's most highly coveted flavor. You just need to open this bag, dig in, and kick our delicious Italian adventure into high gear.
So, definitely can see the spices. It's almost like a kettle corn consistency. I like that.
It's almost not fair to start with this one.
Yeah, I would need to save some.
Oh, and we also rate them
I'm going to
with our gourmet
say
expertise.
a 9.
I'm gonna say 9 as well.
Ryan,
Okay, fine. I'll be there.
it's a good balance between the salt and the spices.
Best chip I ever had. No.
Do 10 then.
Look at that. Look at that.
All right.
Next one is going to be a salsa soda.
Fizzy lemon candy, like Sprite and a hard candy. Italians are fizz whizzes, seriously. At restaurants in Italy, every table gets a bottle of fizzy water or acqua frizzante. You'd have to specifically ask for non-frizzante to get still water. In local markets, shelves overflow with endless variety of seltzer water flavors, not to mention the beloved soft drinks like lemon gazzazos and orange arancini. And let's not forget Prosecco. So, considered the local fizz fascination. This fizzy lemon candy makes a lot of sense and will make you feel super, super bubbly.
See me when the one hand opens up.
Is it like those fizzy candies that we got when we were kids?
Oh yeah, they're cool.
And just opens up.
The one thing about me and hard candies, they don't last long.
That's what she said.
That's what she said. It's a good tart lemon. It's not like a super sweet.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say 8.
It's got a little hole where they put like the pop rock powder in it. It comes fizzing out.
I'm not a huge lemon fan, but that one's not bad. I'll say 7.
This next one I cannot have.
I'll give it an 8. Next,
Lemon and pepper taralini.
Ooh, it's got pepper in the name even.
Walk down the U.S. snack aisle and you'll see chips on chips and chips. The same is true in Italy except for taralini. These crunchy bread spirals are an Italian go-to, available in countless flavors. We're not exaggerating. When putting this box together, we tried rosemary, coffee, and even egg varieties before we fell in love with this lemon pepper one. The sweet citrus and kick of cracked pepper, this taralini is totally top-notch.
looks like a little round pretzel.
I can't. What was gone?
I don't taste much flavor.
I thought it was gonna be lemony, which I don't like lemon. That's,
Is it lemon pepper? Is that what it is?
Supposed to be. It's more just like a round crouton.
It says it had green olives in it too.
I'll give it a 4.
I'm gonna say 7.
So? Wow. Just prefer more taste.
All right.
Crunchy.
Okay.
The next
Oh.
one, yes, I can have.
These I run into overseas all the time.
Ketchup potato chips.
Ketchup flavored potato chips all over.
In Canada.
30 years ago, potato chips were scorned in Italy. Without the traditional appeal of Charlie or biscotti, they had zero footing in the snack market. Till best friends Alfredo Marotti and Andrea Romano came along with the mission of bringing chips to Italy. They started their business Amica, producing both traditional flavors and totally new ones like ketchup. Before we tell you if they're succeeded or not, we think you should try a chip or two. Okay, you've had some. Great news. You just started tasted the current #1 chip brand in Italy.
Did not put much in these. So you can see some type of tomato flavor.
They're super tangy.
Mm-hmm.
Brian,
Again, I like the kettle corn aspect
Brian
of
hates
it.
them.
These ones aren't. I don't think.
They're a little
A
soft.
little bit.
All right.
They taste a little, well, but they feel a little thicker than a regular, like, Lay's potato chips.
Mm-hmm.
I'll give them a,
I'm gonna give them a 7.
I'm going to say 7 too.
7.
Buon dolce.
I can have those. There's 2 of them.
You can't have them or can't?
I can.
Buon dolce.
Orange zest carrot cake. Marvelously moist carrot cake with citrus zing. You're probably familiar with carrot cake. Well, really just one version of carrot cake, loaded with spices and nuts and topped with cream cheese frosting. But then there's Italian style carrot cake, free of all the bells and whistles. Italy's takes highlight the natural sweetness of the carrots, which just a dash of orange zing. Get ready to discover a whole new kind of carrot cake craving.
Okay. So that's half the bar. It's got a cream filling to it. Cheers.
It smells like orange cake. Were you waiting for me to see if I liked it or not?
I was waiting to get the ketchup taste out of my mouth.
It's moist. I mean, a lot of these taste from overseas and other countries, it's a bit dry, but these are it's moist.
Did you say moist?
Moist. Somebody out there's cringing because I said moist.
I'm gonna give that one a 8.
8.
I'll say 7.
I really liked it.
You did? Alright, next up.
Novi!
I can have this one. Hazelnut milk chocolate bar. Fall in love with
They've
it.
been putting 2 of each in.
Fall in love with the Italy's #1 chocolate bar.
Ooh.
If we're talking hazelnuts, there's no better place in the world to go than the Piedmont region of northern Italy. The natal hazelnuts are prized for their excellence. They're smaller, sweeter, nuttier than those that grow in Turkey or the United States. That might explain why the rich chocolate bar is filled to the brim with roasted Piedmont hazelnuts. It's the top-selling chocolate bar in Italy, and why we're fully addicted.
So yes, there's your pack full of hazelnuts.
11.
Mm-hmm. I give it a 10. The milk chocolate is smooth, it's
Super
creamy, it's
creamy.
just the right amount of sweetness.
10.
Okay, game over.
We're done. Right, so we have a few more to go.
It's like hazelnut chocolate with hazelnuts.
And the aftertaste is like even better.
Mm.
A Maratini.
I need to order those at probably since they're
I can have those.
30 grams of coffee.
Italian amarettini, the tastiest almond cookie in all of Italy.
100% fiber.
Ready for the world's tastiest love story? The tale behind these classic cookies begins in 1719
That's the
in Serrano, when a young couple overheard the cardinal from Milan was visiting their church. They smell funky. Wanting to prepare him a treat, they improvised a cookie recipe using the apricot kernels, sugar, and egg whites that they had on hand. The cardinal loved them so much he blessed the couple to a long, happy union. Not only did they stay happily hitched, their cookies went on to become Italian icon. So you feeling the love? Better yet, are you tasting it?
So they're like little drop cookies. They're very light, look like airy.
Our friends are dirty. Okay.
I think we're a little dirty. They're a puff cookie. I mean, they're fluff.
I'm not better than 6, so
Crisp.
I'm gonna get 7. That's alright.
You have an 8.
I'm gonna say 7.
It's good. It's a subtle almond flavor.
Tastes like
Kinda sound
amaretto
fancy.
alcohol.
I'd say 7. I love the crispy of it. But it's almost like a caramelized. Wow.
All right. Tiramisu cream milk chocolate balls. The beloved dessert just got even more luscious. Every modern Italian restaurant serves tiramisu, but in the early 1960s, it was only served by one, Le Brashear in Treviso. According to legend, owner Ada Campol was recovering from childbirth when she asked the pastry chef to whip up a pick-me-up. So he combined ladyfingers, mascarpone cheese, and cocoa powder, creating tiramisu. The flavor combination became an overnight icon, which you'll get a taste in this luxurious chocolate filled with coffee-infused cocoa cream. I'm not a huge chocolate coffee person, though.
And take a nibble and give me the rest.
Nope.
So, yep, solid center. You complete. I like it.
They're not gonna like it.
I give it a 10.
I'm gonna give it a 5.
It tastes like coffee.
A few moments later.
A little bit of technical difficulties there. Always got to remember, until we can get a fancy video system, we got to use an iPhone and put it in airplane mode.
All right, next up, tomato and oregano bruschetta. And I can have these.
Bruschetta.
Ooh, we're going to Italy. You can eat a lot there.
Your scrumptious ticket to Rome. Locals will tell you that the country's favorite crunchy bread bruschetta is a tradition as old as Rome itself. They're not exaggerating. Back in ancient Rome, olive growers would bring their harvest to local press and sample their fresh olive oil on a slice of crispy bread. Modern folks top bruschetta with everything from pesto to salami to our favorite fresh tomato and oregano. So, ready to crunch into the 2,000-year-old tradition? Wow, these are fancy.
Those look good.
Yes, please.
Wow, who knew?
There's an odd number. I'll have to have 3.
There's a big old bag.
I
No,
know.
those are the whole ones. They kind
They're
of.
fancy. They look like a pizza, a
Yep.
mini
They look like
pizza.
an actual bruschetta.
Cheers.
These are very good. You can actually taste the tomato and the oregano.
Mm-hmm. 10.
I'm gonna say 9.
I'll go with 10.
They would be good in tomato soup.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god.
For being something out of the bag, that tastes pretty damn amazing. Don't worry, there's more little pieces in there. Come here, little guy. Come help you.
All right, next up, raspberry and almond dark chocolate bar. I can't have this one.
Of course.
Fresh raspberries add a touch of sweetness. Italians love dark chocolate, but don't take our word for it. Look at the numbers. On average, Italians buy 12.5 million tons of dark chocolate a year and just under 4.5 million tons of milk chocolate. So why is dark chocolate so popular? For that, we don't need to provide any numbers, just the yum in front of you. With raspberry sweetness and crunchy almond nuttiness, it's by far the most effective and decadent way to answer that question.
Fancy foil wrapping. Ooh. Is there a golden ticket in there?
I'm looking. I'll do some editing on the video because it's taking a little bit of time.
You can see the little bits of raspberry in there.
Oh yeah, it's like the
Freeze-dried raspberries.
Oh yeah.
I guess we're going to Italy.
Really so cool. Their food is amazing.
I've been there a few times.
It's bright.
I am gonna say a 9.
I'll give it a 9.
It's a little too bitter.
Straight dark chocolate's a little bit.
But the tang of the raspberry is
Tang is really good.
Mm-hmm.
I will also give it a 9.
We got it a 10.
Gotta be different.
I like some dark chocolate. But this is almost there.
This is almost like baking chocolate.
No.
I think it's great. Good balance with the tang.
All right.
Tang is right up there with moist.
Tang.
Tang.
Next up is cranberry frulletti. Baked fresh with real Italian cranberries. Now for a crumbly berry concoction.
So it's a 75-gram bar. And this is based on per 100. So it's
There are nutritionists.
Many countries prefer their cookies soft and chewy, but Italy is a huge exception. Why are our crumbly cookies the local go-to? Because they're all better for dunking into the country's favorite drink, coffee, wine, and even milk. Before you dig into these crunchy cookies, we recommend you pour yourself a drink. Whatever you choose to dunk them in, these are the best enjoyed Italian way.
I could almost see these like breakfast cereal then.
it's
Get a
just-
bowl of milk.
no,
throw
this
these
is
little nuggets in
Christmas.
there.
It's cranberry Christmas. Feels like I'm in a Hallmark movie.
And
What did I give these ones?
look at the bottom. Suitable for vegans.
I'm gonna give them.
I'll give it 8. It's a little bit better than everyone's.
I'm gonna say 8 too.
Wait.
Go with an 8. Got a little bit more fruitier taste.
Yeah, those are good.
It's got some substance. This is just sort of like,
It reminds me of Fruity Pebbles, the aftertaste.
Oh yeah.
That's what I say. Get a big bowl of milk. Just throw these in there, and there's your breakfast cereal.
Aw. All right, the last one I'm super excited about.
She's so excited.
Milk chocolate with strawberry pop rocks.
I don't know. Is that upside down?
Complete with luxurious Italian cream. The strawberries in the town of Nemi are anything but ordinary. They're volcanic. Grown in volcanic crater where sunlight is the amp and wind is minimal. The berries are plumpier and juicier than those grown anywhere else in Italy.
plumpier.
Juicier.
Cool, huh? Here's something even cooler. These luscious milk chocolate truffles with explosive strawberry pop rocks. They'll take volcanic strawberry to a level even Mimi can't achieve.
So that's the exterior. There's your Italian
No,
cream.
sort of a cigar to try them. You don't want to pop rocks. Whatever, not with me.
There's a lot of pop rocks in these.
I think you got the bigger hot pop rock section. I mean, like, mine's good and I had a little bit, but I'd give it a 10.
What's your name?
Me too, man.
They shouldn't have the pop rocks in there.
It's interesting.
Amazing. Amazing.
Yeah, there's a couple pop rocks. Never mind. All right,
So-
guys. Well, that was Italy.
How many
Yeah.
of these treats have you guys tried actually?
How many of you have been to Italy? I've been to Rome, Aida, Naples a few times, Trieste,
I'm the only one here who has never been.
Pisa. I got pictures of me photoshopped holding up the Leaning Tower. But now, next month, we don't know what it is.
It's a holiday one.
It's a holiday one, so I think it's supposed to be coming from a lot of different countries.
So we've been doing this box for over 3 years now. We do it as a fun couples date night once a month. And we now know where we want to travel in the world based on their snacks.
And by the way, we are not paid by Universal Yums yet. But, so this is just a straight up endorsement that we enjoy it.
So we hope you enjoyed Rock On from
Nerdy, take care of yourselves.
Flirty and a lot dirty. Have a great weekend, weekday, whatever it is.
Make every day great. Bye.
Whatever. Turn it off.
Very shagadelic, baby. Yeah.